Hello students, this is chapter number 7 and the topic is metamerism. So what is metamerism? This is a type of isomerism arises due to unequal distribution of carbon atoms on either side of functional group. So basically it is a type of structural isomerism. The number of carbon atoms and the molecular formula will remain same, but the arrangement of atoms will be different, or we can say that we will reorder the atoms. So how we have to reorder the atoms in case of metamerism? In metamerism, the functional group which is present between the alkyl groups will change its position. So these compounds belongs to same homologous series. Only the number of carbon atoms on both sides of the functional group will change their numbers or will change their positions. So let's know how. Here are some specifications of metamers. It is a type of structural isomerism. It is due to the presence of different alkyl group attached to the same polyvalent functional group or atom. Now what are the polyvalent functional groups? All those groups which are non-terminal groups, means they are not present at the end of the chain, like oxygen, sulfur, amine and carbonyl group. These are the groups with more than one valency. They can form more than one bond, like oxygen can form 2 bonds, sulfur can form 2 bonds, nitrogen is able to form 3 bonds, and carbonyl carbon, no doubt, it is forming 2 bonds with oxygen and the rest of the 2 bonds are still available. These bonds join with alkyl chains. So in this way, these are non-terminal groups. Mostly they are present in the center of the chain or joined from both sides by alkyl groups. So they are able to form metamers. Before forming metamers, what we have to check? The metamers always have same molecular formula. It means that the molecular formula will never change. They contain same number of atoms, same type of atoms, but only the atoms have to reorder themselves. They have same functional group. In metamers, the functional group will not change. Never contains terminal functional group, as we have discussed before. Distribution of carbon atoms on the either side of the chain will change in metamers. Means that if we talk about metamers, the number of chains present on the left and right side of the functional groups will be different. Let's see how. This is an example of metamer. Now I have taken 4 carbon chain. You can count them. In first compound 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similarly, in second compound 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the third 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the carbon number is not changed. Same hydrogen and oxygen will also not change. So what is changing? There is only a change in the distribution of carbon numbers. Now in the first case, the functional group is present in the center and the number of carbon atoms are equally distributed on the left side and right side. Now in this formula, the edges are showing carbon atoms, like here 1, 2, 3 and 4. It is ethoxyethane. Now why it is ethoxyethane? Basically, these two carbon atoms are combined with oxygen to give the name ethoxy. Eth comes from ethane, two carbons are known as ethane, and O stands for oxy. So it's ethoxy. And the rest of the two carbons will known as simple ethane. So it will be ethoxyethane. While in the second metamer, only the oxygen atom is shifted towards left. Now we have only one carbon atom with oxygen and rest of the carbon atoms are binding with other carbon. So in this case, it will be methoxy. One carbon means methane, and when one hydrogen is removed, it will be methyl, and when it is combining with oxygen, it will be 1-methoxy, while the rest of the chain contains 3 carbon atoms. So it will be propane, 1-methoxy-propane. Now the molecular formula is same. We have in totality 4 carbon atoms, but the unequal distribution of alkyl groups around the functional group make them metamers. While in the third case, what is happening? The branch is forming. At carbon number 2, we are forming a branch. So it will be 2-methoxy-propane. And the number 2 is representing that now the branch is attached with carbon number 2. So it will be 2-methoxy-propane. So in all these compounds, the molecular formula is same, but the functional group is changing its position. So it will be metamers. Now which compounds do not form metamers? All those compounds having terminal functional groups will not form metamers. Like in first example, I have butanoic acid. It is present in butter, having 4 carbons, so it's butane, having carboxylic acid, so it's a butanoic acid. Now in butanoic acid, we have carbon chain on the left hand side. On the right hand side, we have carboxylic acid group. So we need unequal or equal distribution of carbon chain on both sides of the functional group. If functional group is present at the end of the chain, it will not able to form metamers. And if I replace this hydroxyl group of carboxylic acid with carbon chain, it will no more be a carboxylic acid. It will changes into ketones. So the specification will change. In this way, carboxylic acids will not form metamers when they are arranged with the carbon chains. Similarly, aldehydic groups are the terminal groups present at the end of the chain. And when they join with alkanes or with any carbon chain, they will not form metamers, as the carbon chain is also required on the other side in case of metamers. And in aldehyde groups, we have hydrogen on the other side. If I replace this hydrogen, it will change into ketones. So all the terminal functional groups will never show metamerism. Thank you so much.